Dune Awakening is considered by many to have one of the best base building mechanics in the open world survival genre. And I want to show you guys the Atreides base I've built and hopefully give you some inspiration for your own base builds. We begin the tour by entering the garage. Floor lights lead the way and direct visitors to their parking bays. The garage is strewn with mechanical parts and half-finished sandbikes. I love placing decorations like this to provide a sense of world building. As we move upstairs, we find the processing floor. This area is designed to be visually appealing, complete with an office for a supervisor. But it's also designed to be mechanically useful, because when players drive back into the base, they often have resources that need to be dropped off, such as blood packs or corpses to create water, metal ores or minerals. All of the processing machinery we need can be found here for quick access from the garage. As we make our way back outside, we come upon the great central courtyard. It's open and bare to emphasize its grandness. The surrounding awnings are adorned with chimes to provide a sense of calm and prestige. The manor is built into the rocky landscape, and I've built a radio tower on top of a rocky outcrop. It doesn't actually have any in-game function, but it helps provide further world building. Some of the external building design includes tech and electronic building pieces to really play into the sci-fi vibe and tone. And as we enter the main doors, we finally come to the grand hall of the Atreides Manor. Off to the side, we find a living space complete with drinks and books to read. Either side of this space are the lower levels of the southern towers, holding rooms for guests to stay in. Overlooking the Grand Hall, we find a small overseer's office, where the base can be managed from its subfief. I love using these large Atreides windows, but I do it sparingly to emphasize where a guest might find amazing views of the landscape. Around the corner, we find another more prestigious living space and guest rooms, this time on the upper level. And as we head back down the corridors to the northern side of the hall, we find ourselves entering the library. It's kind of like a museum, with old books and bookshelves lining the walls, statues and antiquities displayed on tables. I like to imagine this is where the old secret Atreides knowledge is preserved. From this upper level, we have a clear view of the grand hall below. Just outside, we have a large balcony that overlooks the courtyard. It gives a perfect view of Dune's night sky auroras. Finally, on this level, we find the master bedroom of the Lord of the Manor, with his own private balcony overlooking the courtyard. As we move upstairs, we find the entrance to the hangar. To the side, there are processing rooms and lots of space for storage so pilots can make quick drop-offs. Just as in the garage, the lights direct pilots to their landing pad. I was heavily inspired by the interior of the Theed hangar from Star Wars Episode 1 when building this one. The view from the upper balcony to the deep basin below is breathtaking. The large hangar door allows pilots a quick and epic takeoff. As well as Theed from Star Wars, I was also heavily inspired by some of London's museums as well as ancient Roman villas for the design of this building. I've used the natural landscape and towers to break up the cubular shape of the building, so it doesn't look too square or plain. Despite being designed with aesthetics as a priority, everything you see has functional interior space. Aside from the radio tower at the front, no building parts are wasted. With multiple routes for players to take between the upper and lower levels, I've also tried to make traversing the manor feel smooth, logical, and designed for optimal flow of traffic. As we head downstairs, we re-enter the Grand Hall, and we can see how easily connected everything is. Through the central door, we'll find a large storage room with a repair station. The lower balcony gives us the same awesome view of the canyon below. And finally, the stone table centerpiece within the Grand Hall reminds us of the dusty planet at the center of this game, world, and franchise. I really hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Atreides Manor that I built in Dune Awakening, and if you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really does help the channel out moving forward. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the sands of Arrakis. Or on YouTube, probably YouTube.